Global Stage.
Hi, I want to welcome you to Global Stage. Let's talk about a uterine fibroid. And in this video, I'm going to give you what is responsible for a uterine fibroid, and most importantly, give you some risk factors for the development of a uterine fibroid. That is things that increases your chances of getting a fibroid and also stimulate further growth or multiplication if you already have a uterine fibroid. Then in my next video, I'm going to give you some natural remedies to deal with a uterine fibroid, and I'm going to give you some very important information that I didn't share in this video, so watch out for that video next week. You see, almost all patients that I've personally seen with an issue of a uterine fibroid don't want to go under the knife. That is, they don't want to have a hysterectomy or myomectomy or any major surgery or procedure. And what they're actually asking for or looking for is a natural remedy to deal with their uterine fibroid. And they also worry about their ability to conceive if they have a uterine fibroid. But before we do that, let's look at what a uterine fibroid is in the first place. What is a uterine fibroid in the first place? A uterine fibroid is an abnormal growth in or on a woman's uterus. It is a non-cancerous growth or tumor that grows in various parts of the uterus, and they come in different numbers and different sizes. You could have it as small as a pea, or even the size of a grapefruit, or even the size of an orange fruit, or even bigger than that. And depending on the location, the size and the numbers, they may or may not have an impact on your ability to conceive. But certainly if they are inside the uterus and multiple, they have a more likelihood of disrupting your ability to conceive. And that's what most women are worried about. And usually per the type, the number and the location, I do recommend some patients to go under the knife for removal when that is the only best option for treatment or management of a uterine fibroid. You see, a uterine fibroid may come with or without any symptoms or signs, but when they do, some of the symptoms include heavy menstrual bleeding, severe menstrual pain, frequent urination, pain, discomfort during sex, amenorrhea, lower abdominal pains, pelvic pain, back pain, constipation, and headaches. Now, what is responsible for a uterine fibroid? You see, the exact cause is not known, but they are linked to two major hormones, and they are estrogen and progesterone. And estrogen is the main dominant female hormone responsible for a uterine fibroid. And these two main hormones that are involved in stimulating the development of uterine lining during each menstrual cycle in preparation for pregnancy appears to promote fibroid growth. And fibroid cells contain more estrogens and progesterone receptors than normal uterine massive cells do. And that is why these two are linked to the production or the growth of a uterine fibroid. So now, the solution to preventing a woman from ever having a fibroid, apart from genetic reasons or reducing the risk of developing a fibroid or even preventing further growth of an already existing fibroid, is to work around your estrogen levels. And finally, I'm going to give you these risk factors that you must avoid if you want to prevent, reduce the size, and even prevent further growth if you already have a uterine fibroid. And the first risk factor is milk and milk products, such as the saturated fat like the cheese, the butter, because they contain hormones for growth factors and they increase estrogen levels and also increases fibroid growth. So once you avoid or lessen the intake of milk and milk products, you are good to go. The next is high calorie diets such as processed foods and consumption of refined sugar and sugary products, especially these sugary pastries contain high glycemic index. And so reducing your glycemic index decreases your fibroid risk. And so foods that are high in glucose and fructose may potentially aggravate your fibroid risk because they trigger insulin release. So go for a less glycemic natural food. The next is beef and red meat. And this also potentially increases your risk of getting a fibroid. Then we have estrogenic seeds such as the sesame seeds, the flax seeds, the chia seeds, the soya beans, because they also increase estrogen levels. So either you avoid them or lessen their intake. Then you have alcohol, especially beer and caffeine. Then smoking, because all of them lead to hormonal imbalances, and this also leads to the risk of getting a fibroid or a uterine fibroid. And lastly, avoid exposure to phthalates. Phthalates come in cleaning products and skincare products, and phthalates are chemicals used to make plastic more durable or for other use as well. So phthalates disrupt your endocrine system and block androgen production. They also mimic and block male and female hormones especially, and this causes an imbalance with your hormones, increasing your risk of a fibroid. They also have an effect on your brains, and they are associated with a lot of cancer cells. So avoid exposure to phthalate. And if you are using plastic to store your food, get rid of them and replace them with a glass. It is a safer way, okay? Also check on the labels and leaflet of these beauty products you use on your skin and these cleaning products you use at home. If you want a safe skin beauty product or even cleaning product, then visit this website ewg.org, ewg.org, and I've put the link in the description of this video. Check it out and find healthy products for your homes and your skins. Very important. So avoid exposure to phthalate. They are cancerous and also increase your risk of getting fibroid. So these are what you should avoid or lessen if you want to prevent yourself from ever having a fibroid, or even reduce the growth of your fibroid, or even prevent further growth of an already existing fibroid. Now you have to be patient if you want it the natural way. The magic does not happen overnight. It takes time. This is the end of our discussion. Kindly tap the like icon so YouTube pushes this video to many people as possible. The more likes we get, the more this video reaches many people. So kindly like this video for us, and also bring in your questions, your contributions under the comment section of this video. Don't send it to me personally, okay? Put your comments or your questions and your contribution under the comment section of this video, and I'll be glad to answer you. And also lastly, share this with all your loved ones, especially the women. Hey, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. God bless you. Global stage.